Grazie, grazie, signor. For years I have worked for your glory. Nothing have I refused you. No task too low. No indignity would I not suffer, but to raise you up. I ask for nothing in return. No advancement, no preferment, no promotion. But now, this. Grazie, grazie, signor. For years I have labored to rid the shower of the curse of scale, or at least from the start of this domestic confinement brought about by the plague that has been wrought upon us, this lockdown. In this time, I have not ceased to fight against this chalky build-up that so inhibits the clean flow of your glory through the shower head. I have devoted my waking hours to developing techniques of scale removal. I have stuck pins in each individual hole of the shower head, hoping to release the scale within. This has bought me a few specks. I have steeped the shower head in descaling fluid, carefully following all the minutely printed instructions. Still have I only seen a few gritty grains. I have even stood for hours shaking the previously detached shower head over the bath with all the force I could muster. And this has just returned a little spurt of grey flecks. But even this, I took as confirmation, assurance that you looked kindly on my endeavours. But now, this. Grazie. Grazie, signor. This morning, my wife, my own dear wife, came before me and said, I descaled the shower, just took the head off and rinsed through the O's. Loads of stuff came out, big bits and all. Big bits, Why didn't you call me? Well, I wanted to have my shower. Well, did you take a photo of it? No. Why would I do that? Why, indeed? Signor, you know the vision I have sought all my life, the spectacle I have dreamt of ever since my father first showed me his finger glistening with a tiny flake of scale. You know, I have longed to see the abundance of scaly dispersal spreading itself across the bath, confirming the defeat of your enemies and the righteousness of my life's work. And yet, you give this vision to one who has not worked for it, who does not appreciate it, who cannot even understand it. Oh, grazie. Grazie, signor. I have stood for hours in supermarket aisles comparing descaling products. I have entered how to descale your shower into Google so many times that it is now the first predictive option after how to. I have created a 50-item long YouTube playlist. I even took apart the old shower head to see where the scale collects. I had to use a hammer and chisel in the end because, in your wisdom, you created shower heads as factory molded sealed units. I still keep finding tiny bits of plastic all over the garden. And all this I did despite my wife's relentless cries of, "Do you think this lockdown thing might be making you a bit obsessive, darling?" And yet it was to her that you showed favour. Her eyes that you let glimpse your glorious victory. For years, my wife will be known as the one who sorted out the shower, and I will be forgotten. Huh? Grazie, signor. Well, if that is your will, then so be it. But I will no longer be a foot soldier in your holy war against calciferous deposits. No more will I shake or scrub or prod in your name. From this time forth, you and I, signor, are finished. And if you think I am going anywhere near that kettle, you can forget it.